which had a lot of rainforest, and it was very thick rainforest, and the culture was very different. When I came to Australia, it was dry and sparse, and this poem was about trying to adapt as a teenager. So I use it in my workshops because I teach teenagers about appreciating poetry, but it's not poetry like the old days. It's called spoken word poetry. And what people do these days is they write about social issues or issues that affect them or that are happening in the world and are important and make you feel strongly about it. So I usually work with the curriculum of what the teachers share with me, and I'll try and fit it into something like climate change or I guess some emotional issues that teenagers are dealing with, and I help them try and see patterns within poetry that can help portray and convey what you're feeling. So I use technical forms like, let's say you use rhythm or repetition, rhyming, alliteration and so on. So I go through all of those just so they get a reminder of what poetry is about. But then I explain about spoken word and how, yes, you can write it on a paper, but it needs to be strong enough that when you perform it, that you can really move people and that you can really convey it. So I started doing spoken word about 3 years ago, and possibly a little bit about, well, not possibly, a bit about feeling disconnected as a teenager, emotionally disconnected. It's called It's Not the End of the World, but you can see it from here. The blue blinding skies are leaping out to the horizon, and it's the only cannon for my survival. What beautiful weather we have here as I rotate 360 and another trip round. And look on the earth, the rubble and the ruins, the brittle bricks all broken and burnt by the sunny sun, which we all celebrate on the run. Mystic and romantic imagery of a ghost town in the outbound, back of beyond. Once a thriving gold mining hub, all I see is a mockery of the song, of the cultural identity, of man's proud virility. Charred, weathered, dull chunks of glass, hinting of a lively jostling past, the old beer bottles of an era gone full throttle. I could barely make out a footprint of a single old brick building. The golden era, given the mystery of theatre, becomes lost on the irritable teenager standing disconnected by their folks' vehicle 100 years removed. That distance, though, that empty significance flows, whipping silently across my face and legs. Sharp, icy winds encircle me and push at me, stumbling across the broken, crumbled artefacts, stretching between me and time. Are there some words here that are not familiar?